Afternoon, folks. Doing a little backwoods driving today. Thought I'd bring you all in on it. It's you don't always get to drive up and down them smooth, straight, flat interstates. And once in a while, you got to wrestle one of these big girls through the woods. There's a few techniques to running a 75-foot long truck like this through country like this, because it can go bad real quick. These little dipping curves here, drop a trailer axle in one of them holes, you just have a bad day. Driving a road like this, keep your head on a swivel. You don't have to look ahead of you, you gotta look behind you, gotta keep your heads in your mirrors. Every time you go around a curve, make sure you're not dragging your trailer axle either into the other lane or into a ditch. Little tricks you can do to help you with that is like this right hand turn, just put your steer tires right on that yellow line, just as close to it as you can get. That'll give room for your trailer axle to not run off the side of the road. In a left-hand turn like this, you go over and you stick your steer tire right on that white line. And that way you don't drag your trailer through the next lane. You can imagine the shock of some poor person if they come around that corner. And lo and behold, there's a tractor trailer sitting halfway in their lane. They ain't got nowhere to go. On these little roads, when the sign says turn ahead 35 mile an hour, you better make sure you are doing under 35 mile an hour, because they mean it. Go down a road like this, like I say, you constantly got to keep your head on a swivel. You're going through a country neighborhood, so you got to watch the people on the road, low-hanging wires, low-weight bridges. You don't come around a corner and find you a low railroad crossing. It's just, you got to be ready for anything when you go down roads like this. Now this road's a winding road, but it is a federal highway, and it's lots of trucks go up and down through here, so a lot of that stuff you don't have to worry about. But you don't always get to go down roads like this. Sometimes you'll get directed off the highway on some detour through the country, and it's not a road that trucks take all the time, and get yourself in a sticky situation quick. As long as the weather's nice, road like this, I like it. I like riding on roads like this. Something different, keeps you on your toes. Gets to see pretty scenery. Some parts of this road down through here are downright beautiful. place like this, watch your brakes. It's easy to get your brakes hot. Got a Jake brake, let it do the work. Go slow, don't try to be no daggum hot rod. You're not driving a Corvette. The one thing I like to keep in mind too is I get going down through here and I look at my mirror and I got 5 or 6 cars trailing behind me that I'm holding up. Just a minute I can get a turn lane or something I can turn off in and stop, I'll pull over and let them cars go on. I'll get out of their way. That way you don't have the pressure behind you saying, Lord, I'm holding everybody up. Then you screw around and make a mistake trying to rush. Eventually this road's all supposed to be 4-lane, and parts of it they're redoing, they're flattening it out and stretching it out pretty good, so not quite as hair raising as this. Bridge embankment we just passed. That's the reason why you want to be hugging that yellow line. If you've seen how close that thing was to the road, you go hugging that corner tight, you're gonna leave half your trailer on the side of that bridge embankment. By the looks of it, several people have. You get in a fight with that embankment, you will not win. Weather gets bad, it starts snowing or icing or whatever, and you know you got to go down a road like this, don't. Just stay off it. Either take another way or sit and wait, because this road got some ice on it or some snow on it, you ain't making it down this road. I don't care how bad a Billy badass driver you think you are. Mother Nature will show you different. If you're lucky, one ice patch in a bad place puts you in a ditch. Imagine if you dropped your steer axle down that ditch right there. That'd be the end of your day, but you probably wouldn't get hurt. Down this road all the time. I credit this road for teaching me how to shift a truck. Right now I'm driving an automatic, but at the time I was driving a 13 speed. And a road like this will teach you how to run through gears. Let me tell you, get down this road, your right arm feel like jello because you just ain't doing nothing but shifting. Miss a gear, well, you get to stop and start all over and try again. Everybody cusses them automatics. I'll never drive an automatic. That ain't driving my truck. I want my straight shift. Roads like this made me love my automatic. I'll tell you what, I'd take an ass whooping for this automatic now. Couldn't take this thing away from me if you tried. shifts like a car. It's not like the old ones. Our first automatics were them old Eaton automatics. Them things was awful. Transmission in this truck works perfectly. Right shift every time. So you go sliding off that little thing and you're going to put this thing on its roof. And that just never ends well. But if this little stretch of road here was slick, you think you'd make out this little stretch of road, this little hill? No, it'd be right here you'd sit. And if for some ungodly reason you did get lucky enough to make it up that side, remember, whatever goes up must come down. First thing you got to lose when you become a truck driver is the idea that you have something to prove. Yeah. He'll try to convince you got something to prove. There ain't no need in it. There goes an idiot right there. If they'd just been patient, just a little patient. See that pull off right there? I always pull off right here and let them go by. Being kind of considerate like that goes a long way. I believe it helps that old karma bank you got. Like I said, if you did manage to make up that hill and it was slick, then you'd have to hit this part. And Lord, I would hate to think I had to come down this 80,000 pounds and it'd be slick. It's not very steep, but it ain't very straight either. That's the funny thing about a slick road. The turn may turn, hit your brakes, your truck don't turn. If you're lucky, you end up out in the middle of that pasture. If you're unlucky, you end up in a river or off in a holler somewhere.